There's an old saying in think everything has settled down, chaos is right around the corner. That piece of wisdom has proven true time and again, and this season is no exception. Lately, tensions have been on the rise between two of the town's most powerful families, and the drama is about to reach a fever pitch. After years of enduring rivalries, betrayals, and shocking twists, it seems the Kiriakis clan may be preparing an audacious plan to rattle the foundations of DiMeras Enterprises. If these rumors hold any truth, fans are on the cusp of witnessing one of the boldest corporate takeovers in the history of days of our lives. But how did things get to this point? And why is everyone talking about a potential battle of the titans? The Kiriakis family, led in part by two of its most strategic and cunning members, has had enough of playing second fiddle to the DiMeras. There have been signs for months that a major power move might be coming, but until recently, no one knew precisely what form that might take. Now, insiders whisper about a grand scheme, one so monumental, it could shift the balance of power in Salem for years to come. A brewing storm. The Kiriakis' ambitions take shape. For those who have followed the Kiriakis family saga, it's no secret that business often comes before personal matters in their world. They've been involved in everything from shipping empires to corporate acquisitions, and they have generally excelled at building fortunes while fending off their rivals. Yet there has always been one towering obstacle in their path: DiMeras Enterprises. Historically, DiMeras Enterprises has been a formidable competitor, guided by a ruthless drive to crush opponents and extend its reach as far as possible. In recent months, however, cracks have begun appearing in DiMeras Enterprises' once impenetrable armor. Shifting alliances within the DiMeras family and changing loyalties among key players have caused turmoil and uncertainty. This volatility has not gone unnoticed. The Kiriakis' men, especially those with business savvy and a taste for high-risk gambles, seem convinced that now is the perfect time to strike. It appears that two Kiriakis heavyweights have joined forces with a shared mission, to disrupt the status quo and seize control from the DiMeras. This kind of alliance raises questions about motives. Are they simply hoping to profit from DiMeras Enterprises' vulnerability, or is revenge fueling their plans? Some speculate that personal vendettas could be at play, especially considering the tangled history between these families. Others say it's just good business, an opportunity too tempting to ignore at a moment when their adversaries appear disorganized and divided. Inside the mind of a risk-taker, one of the Kiriakis' men at the center of these rumors has never been shy about walking on the wild side when it comes to making money or avenging family grievances. He's no stranger to bending the rules, sometimes even snapping them in half, if it means protecting those he loves or pushing ahead with a lucrative scheme. Over the years, this trait has landed him in hot water, but it has also carved out his reputation as someone not to be underestimated. He thrives when the stakes are high, always ready to double down on a risky bet if there's a chance of hitting the jackpot. Teaming up with a more seasoned corporate strategist in the family could be the game changer that turns wild ambition into a carefully calculated offense. This collaboration may unite street smarts with boardroom savvy, creating an intimidating force that the DiMeras can no longer afford to dismiss. Of course, partnering with someone who also has a history of pushing boundaries carries its own set of risks. When two forces of nature join hands, the outcome can be spectacular, or catastrophic. Yet, in Salem's unpredictable environment, nothing is certain. Personal agendas often collide with business goals, and hidden secrets can undermine the most carefully laid plans. Could this supposed plan to dismantle DiMeras Enterprises ultimately backfire? Or will the combined effort of these two Kiriakis operatives transform the family's fortunes overnight? A target in the crosshairs, the dark side of corporate warfare. While the Kiriakis' men seem poised for a strategic strike on DiMeras Enterprises, another drama is unfolding that could overshadow even the biggest boardroom shakedown. Rumors of an explosive crime have been spreading through Salem, and if the whispers prove true, the entire city could soon be rocked by violence. The twist? The victim of this rumored attack is a prominent figure at DiMeras Enterprises. A bullet might be heading straight for one of the most recognizable members of the DiMeras family. Days of Our Lives enthusiasts have analyzed every teaser trailer and promotional hint for months, searching for clues about this alleged shooting. Many wonder if the timing is more than coincidence. Could the ambush be a direct result of corporate hostilities? Is it an act of vengeance, designed to soften the DiMeras stronghold and clear the path for a hostile takeover? Or is it something more personal, a carefully orchestrated act meant to settle an old score? The suspect list is already a mile long, considering how many people in Salem have grievances against the DiMeras clan. From business rivals to former romantic partners, there's no shortage of individuals who might want them out of the picture. Naturally, one of the Kiriakis men, known for his willingness to operate in a moral gray area, tops the list of possible culprits. Yet the other Kiriakis figure, often described as shrewd and calculating, might also stand to gain. So, which one, if either, is pulling the trigger? Love and loyalty. Sarah Horton's dilemma amid the corporate scheming and looming threats. There's another storyline that tugs at the heartstrings of Salem's residents, the ongoing relationship between one of the Kiriakis' risk-takers and Sarah Horton. Over the years, these two have weathered dramatic ups and downs, from near-death experiences to heartfelt reconciliations. Their romance has been tested by lies, betrayal, and external pressures, yet somehow, they keep finding their way back to each other. Now, their love may face its greatest trial if suspicion for the shooting lands on the Kiriakis' side. If the authorities become convinced that one of the Kiriakis' men was involved in a violent crime, Sarah could be forced to launch a desperate fight for his freedom. In a place like Salem, love often requires fierce loyalty, and Sarah may have to decide whether to stand by her partner if the evidence points toward his guilt. In the face of potential arrest or scandal, Sarah's determination could prove indispensable. She has shown time and again that she won't hesitate to dig for the truth, even if it means going up against formidable rivals or unearthing shocking secrets. This time, however, the stakes might be higher than ever. Not only is a life potentially hanging in the balance, but the future of the Kiriakis' enterprise could ride on whether or not one of its key players is implicated in a violent act. Past grudges and future consequences. Anyone who has watched Days of Our Lives knows that no storyline unfolds in isolation. This impending storm, part ruthless business takeover, part criminal investigation, could set off chain reactions throughout Salem. Old loyalties might fracture, hidden alliances could emerge, and new players might step into the spotlight to seize their moment of power. If DiMeras Enterprises suffers a significant setback or loses a key decision-maker, it could reshape the entire playing field. Lesser-known companies might try to capitalize on the uncertainty, while other families could suddenly find themselves with more influence than ever before. Even some of Salem's most steadfast citizens might be tempted by the prospect of filling a leadership void. On the personal front, relationships will undoubtedly feel the strain. Marriages and friendships could be tested by shifting allegiances and suspicions. The precarious balance between protecting loved ones and pursuing justice might pit old friends against one another and create surprising alliances among former foes. Why all eyes are on Salem, Indiana. Many ways, the drama surrounding the Kiriakis and DiMeras families embodies what keeps Days of Our Lives fans glued to their screens, the perfect blend of love, betrayal, ambition, and suspense. People who tune in aren't just watching a soap opera, they're immersing themselves in a world where feuds can last for generations, and every handshake could hide a knife. For the Kiriakis family, this may be a defining chapter, an opportunity to eclipse the DiMeras once and for all. For the DiMeras, it's a wake-up call that even the most powerful dynasties can crumble if they let their guard down. And for everyone else in Salem, it's a reminder that danger can strike at any time, from any corner, and without warning. Looking ahead, what will happen next? Although no one can say for certain how this storyline will conclude, viewers can expect the coming weeks to be packed with revelations, confrontations, and twists that will keep them guessing. Will the Kiriakis family succeed in turning the tide against DiMeras Enterprises, or will their plan collapse under its own weight? Will the rumored shooting prove to be the catalyst for a new era in Salem's power structure, or will cooler heads prevail in time to prevent a tragedy? In the background, Sarah Horton's search for truth could be the key that unlocks the entire mystery. She has fought too hard for her happiness to lose everything now, but Salem's past has a way of haunting those who yearn for peace. If anyone can illuminate the real culprit behind a violent act, it might just be her. But in a city brimming with secrets, the truth can be slippery, and dangerous to those who dare to pursue it. One thing is certain, these events are building towards something that no dedicated viewer will want to miss. The fates of beloved characters and storied families hang in the balance, and every clue, every conversation, and every strategic move holds the promise of changing the course of Salem's future. For those on the edge of their seats waiting to see if a new era of Kiriakis dominance is dawning, or if DiMeras Enterprises will strike back with a vengeance, brace yourselves. The next chapter in Days of Our Lives is about to begin, and it promises to be as thrilling as any that has come before. Stephen Nichols and Mary Beth Evans took fans on a quick jaunt behind the sets to greet co-workers after having some time off. After a temporary pause in filming, these veteran performers returned to the studio and decided to share a playful, impromptu tour of the set. Their short video, posted on social media, resonated powerfully with loyal viewers. Filled with laughter, warm reunions, and enthusiastic commentary, the clip underscored the close bonds among the show's cast and crew, and reminded everyone that behind the gripping storylines, there is a real community of people who genuinely care for one another. A brief pause with a powerful purpose. Filming a long-running soap opera is typically a year-round endeavor, so when production halts, there is usually a good reason. In this instance, the break was not only a chance for cast and crew to catch their breath, but also an opportunity for one particular actor to make a difference. While the show was on hiatus, he devoted his time to helping those affected by recent wildfires in Los Angeles. As images of smoke and flame appeared on newscasts across the country, he personally stepped in to deliver food, water, and other essential items to those who had lost so much in the devastation. Viewers who have watched him on screen for years were moved by his humanitarian efforts. Soap operas may be known for their heightened drama, but this real-life gesture of compassion reminded everyone that the performers they admire often carry the same warmth and empathy off-screen. Social media posts poured in to applaud his dedication, praising him not only as an accomplished actor but also as a caring individual. With production up and running again, he eagerly reunited with his longtime co-star, who has played his on-screen partner for many years, and they both slipped comfortably back into their roles. Known to fans as one of daytime's most endearing couples, they have shared more than their fair share of on-screen heartbreak and happiness. The sense of excitement among the cast was palpable, as everyone came back to the studio ready to immerse themselves in the next round of scripts and story arcs. Stepping back onto the set from the moment they walked through the doors, it was clear that the cast's chemistry remained as strong as ever. The bright lights, the bustling makeup rooms, and the familiar call of the stage manager, each aspect of returning to production felt like a homecoming. Eager to connect with fans, the two performers decided to whip out a phone and record a short, cheerful video to share on social media. The video began with the male actor gesturing toward a section of the set adorned with colorful decorations. He pointed out that Halloween festivities had just wrapped in Salem, at least in the fictional timeline of the show. Fans of Days of Our Lives will recognize that the program often films several months in advance. A scene featuring fall and Halloween themes might air in October, even if it is filmed much earlier in the year. This advanced production schedule allows for meticulous editing and ensures that new episodes flow smoothly without interruption, but it also means that when the cast is celebrating fictional festivities, the real holiday might be long behind, or still months away. As they continued the tour, the female actor chimed in with her own perspective. She noted that while filming holiday episodes so far ahead can be confusing at times, it is ultimately much easier than shooting everything just 2 weeks before it appears on television. In earlier decades, the show's production pace was much faster, leading to hectic schedules during the November and December episodes. Now, the cast has a bit more breathing room, giving them time to fully immerse themselves in each storyline without feeling rushed. Camaraderie and celebration. One of the most heartwarming moments in the video took place when the two returning stars ran into a veteran actress who has been synonymous with the show for many years. Known for portraying a beloved, enduring character, she quickly joined the pair, exchanging hugs and delighted exclamations. Their reunion served as a gentle reminder that, for all the ups and downs that might happen in Salem, there is a sense of real family within the cast. Daytime dramas are well known for their longevity, and with that comes a unique dynamic. Actors who have played the same roles for decades often forge lasting friendships that extend into real life. Even when they take a break or pursue other projects, they tend to return with gratitude and nostalgia, picking up right where they left off. The camaraderie on set is infectious, spilling over onto social media in the form of selfies, fun behind-the-scenes clips, and heartfelt posts about appreciating the fans who have supported the show through every major twist and turn. In the shared video, the trio joked about how happy they were to see one another again. They teased each other with affectionate banter, reflecting the bond that has grown between them over the years. Each recalled different eras of the show's storied history, smiling at how many holiday episodes they had filmed, how many birthdays and anniversaries they had celebrated together, and how many scripts they had memorized. For fans, hearing these reflections is a testament to why the show remains so special. It is built on genuine connections, both on-screen and off. Fans' reactions and enduring devotion. It did not take long for fans of Days of Our Lives to spot the video on social media. Within hours, the comments section overflowed with messages of delight and gratitude. Many viewers, who had grown up watching these stars, expressed how comforting it was to see the familiar sets, even if only in a quick clip. Others remarked on how wonderful it was to see the actors, and especially the male performer, so fully committed to helping those in need during the wildfire crisis. In addition, fans shared how meaningful it is that the show's cast feels like a family. One person commented, "I just love how you all get along and care about each other. Thank you for posting. We appreciate each and every one of you." Another follower praised the show's tradition of giving audiences a sense of continuity. "I've watched since I was a child with my grandmother. Seeing you all happy and working together behind the scenes warms my heart." Such heartfelt responses underscore why Days of Our Lives continues to maintain a dedicated following after more than half a century on the air. With its iconic hourglass intro and enduring storylines, the program has woven itself into viewers' daily routines for generations. For fans, peeking behind the scenes is a reminder that the show's magic springs from both the skillful work in front of the camera and the harmonious spirit shared by those who bring the fictional town of Salem to life. Looking ahead to new storylines. Now that filming has resumed, enthusiastic chatter has already begun about future plot twists. Will longtime couples find new reasons to celebrate their love, or will dramatic misunderstandings threaten to tear them apart? Will younger characters step into the spotlight, or will cherished veterans guide them through Salem's ever-complicated landscape? These questions have fueled anticipation among the show's loyal audience for decades, and will undoubtedly continue to do so. Behind the scenes, production teams are busy setting up fresh scenery, preparing new costumes, and planning out upcoming dramatic reveals. Writers, directors, and stage managers all collaborate to coordinate the complex dance required to produce a soap opera that airs multiple times a week, week after week. Although fans only see the final product, these glimpses into backstage life prove that every actor, crew member, and staff person works in concert to make it all happen. The male actor's recent humanitarian work also hints at a heartwarming possibility: more philanthropic endeavors involving the cast and their fans. Over the years, daytime actors have come together to support various causes, hosting charity events and auctions that unite viewers and stars in a shared mission. Given the positive response to his volunteer efforts during the wildfires, it would not be surprising to see even more outreach. In many ways, this show has always reflected the best of community values, on camera and off. Continuing the legacy for generations, part of the reason Days of Our Lives holds a special place in the hearts of viewers 65 and older is that it has been a constant companion through life's milestones. Many recall watching it with parents or grandparents, discussing the characters' relationships, sharing in their sorrows and joys. The show's longevity and the unwavering devotion of its fans speak to the power of storytelling. Especially when that storytelling is anchored by actors who have poured their hearts into their roles for decades. Those tuning in each weekday can look forward to seeing these favorite actors step back into their famous roles with renewed energy. Given the genuine friendships showcased in their backstage video, audiences can expect the same warmth and on-screen chemistry that have long been hallmarks of the show. Thanks for watching, goodbye.